Louisiana is about to get safer for children riding in cars, and it's a good thing too, because car crashes are the leading cause of death for children. Now in August, new child safety laws will go into effect. In essence, Louisiana is making the American Pediatric Association's recommendations the law for child safety seats in Louisiana. So here's what to expect. First, babies must stay rear-facing until the age of 2 and until they outgrow the height and weight recommendations for their car seat manufacturer. Now, children under 4 must stay in a safety seat with an internal 5-point harness. A child over the age of 4 may transition into a booster seat if the child has reached the height and weight maximum for the 5-point harness seat. A child over the age of 9 who has also outgrown the booster seat height and weight maximums can be restrained by the car's adult safety seatbelt. Most booster seats accommodate kids up to 100 pounds and 4 feet 9 inches. So in other words, if a child is 9 years old, that child must remain in a booster seat. And then another big change is that children under the age of 13 must ride in the back seat of a vehicle. Now there are a lot of questions that these new laws bring up. In the coming weeks, we can expect some clarification on some of the questions. For example, one such question might be, what if my child is 8 but is over 100 pounds and is taller than 4 feet 9 inches? Does he have to ride in a booster? Now the law says that a child who falls in multiple categories based on height, weight, and age should stay in the most restrained category. Again, we can expect some clarification soon, but in the meantime, this is what I would suggest. If you're planning to transition your child into a different seat in the coming months, I would just hold off unless your child will still meet the requirements once the new law goes into effect. You know, besides the fact that this new law forces us all to keep our children safer, I'm personally thankful that my children have not yet moved out of their seats they were required to use once this new law goes into effect. Because I can only imagine telling my temperamental 4-year-old that he has to go back into a baby seat after he has been riding in a booster seat for quite some time. No thanks. Another thing that was suggested to us is to let your child pick out the seat that we're riding in. There's no shortage of color and style options, and giving your child some choice in the matter may make the switch even easier. And finally, if you have older kids who are very resistant to getting back into a booster seat, then I would encourage them to watch this video to have a better understanding of what could happen to them in a crash if they're not in the right seat. In an upcoming video, I'll be talking about the things I learned when the car seat expert came to my house to check my kids' seats. So check back for some more really useful information on child safety seats. I'm Inzina with Murphy's Law Undone. Just remember, just because it can go wrong, it doesn't mean it has to.